as Cloud2275 stream. So, off stream, I essentially just did 2 or 3, just the last round of things that I did. Apart from fighting the bear, I didn't meet the bear this time. And we're going to try this again, but in the daytime this time.
If you're looking to do some trading, look for the depot. Alexis has just about everything.
Katie Pinn is a teacher here in 81. You should stop by her class. She's big on learning from outsiders.
Austin got himself bit by a mole rat, so now they got us cooped up in here to watch Aaron. It's ridiculous.
Hello, hold.
If you need something, ask Alexis. I can't make heads or tails of her story.
Ashes! You found him! Thanks, mister. I was so worried about him.
Yeah, it was no big deal.
You're still my hero. Mom says I can give you this. Ashes!
I hope you don't have anything that
Sweet.
needs fixing.
I was
I really
so
don't
worried
feel
about
like
you.
working.
And
Anything I
bet
can get you
Mom's
today?
gonna make me give you a bath.
Do you run this place by yourself?
Well, there's my husband
I know,
Hulk,
I
but
don't
once you
like
need
him
him, he's
either.
nowhere to be found.
But
I
just
swear the
have to
cat
go
is
back.
more help than he is.
The cat? Right. I bet it takes care of all the chores around here.
I wish. But Ashes is sweet, faithful, and never runs off. Well, almost never. Enough about the cat. What do you have for me?
Let's see what you got.
Great. Sort of odds and ends.
Cool. Let's give you that. And, yeah, you can take a bottle cap mine. I want the rest of that. Take that and that. And then, have we got anything else to sell you? No, the rest of that's mine. No, I'm good. Let's see if I can't take a few more fusion cells from you. That's better than 0. Alright, let's go talk to the
I
doctor
don't know
again.
about you, but I can't stand to see any of those youngins sick.
Is that your pit boy? Better be.
Maria's head just ain't in it today. She's got her mind on Austin stuck down in the medical center.
Mark.
I tell you, long as Maria's around, ain't no one in this vault gonna go hungry.
You have to do something, Jacob.
I'm running the test as fast as I can, Priscilla. I can't treat Austin until I know what he's infected with.
Dr. Forsyth.
Not now, Bob. And you, stranger, will have to wait your turn. We have an emergency here. Austin got bitten by a mole rat. Isn't that enough, Jacob? There can't be that many mole rat diseases or toxins.
Rachel is examining the mole rat. Hopefully she'll find something. But these aren't ordinary mole rats. Who knows what kind of diseases they are carrying? Because he's just a child, it's affecting him more severely.
Dr. Forsyth, please. I think I found something that might help Austin.
Bobby!
Hold on, Priscilla. What is it, Bobby?
Well, you know that door Austin found? He found it because of me. I keep my private things in there. He saw me get them.
You mean your chems?
Get to the point, Bobby. What did you find in that place?
It's like a whole extra vault in there, but half ruined and caved in. There was this terminal there, so I started poking around in it. There were some notes and stuff about using mole rats to grow viruses. But they also said that they used them to make vaccines and treatments.
A secret vault? Good lord, I've never heard of such a thing.
Bobby, you're a genius. A junkie genius. There might be a cure for whatever Austin got from that mole rat somewhere in that place. You there. How would you like to do Vault 81 a favor and possibly save my boy's life?
I'll do it. For Austin.
You have a good heart. Bobby here will show you where he keeps his secret stash. There is a chance that somewhere in there is a cure for Austin. If you find it, bring it to Dr. Forsyth. And for Austin's sake, please hurry.
Follow me.
Alright, let's go.
Please direct any maintenance request.
In there. Cool. Technician's note reread last time.
Hey, Bobby.
Secret Vault 81. Let's go. Let's get this quest done. So we can get Curie, send her to Grey Garden, just like Codsworth. Give those guys something to do.
Better in our hands anyway.
False alarm. Standing down.
Journal. Serum production. There we go. Those have both been read.
Identify.
Oh, okay. Still hurts like a motherfucker. I didn't put any climbing from this way. Oh, let's go for that.
Real bad move. Back for more, huh? Pitiful.
That went better than expected.
Yeah, we're not sleeping in these beds. We need all the wood we can carry.
That's it.
Yeah, my intelligence is supposed to be 10. No. Dad. No, it wouldn't be Misk. Fast either.
There we go.
Technical control.
Powering up. Protectron on duty.
You violent towards me? No, good. Oh, I was saw that day trip at some point though. Yeah, it's purified water. Hydration, you know. Get the wood. Could do with the steel. Wait for this protection to go in first. See if there's anything left for me to pick up. Wood from the clean room too. No, space.
Hey.
You say the word.
for the taking.
Order has prevailed.
That didn't get me, did it? Oh, it did get me. Damn it.
Now, this is pretty.
I'm sure this whole thing is overblown, and Austin will be running around tomorrow.
Overblown or not, we have to do what we can for Austin. I just don't know.
The crop rotation implemented by hydroponics manager has proven successful for supplying the vault with adequate food. We have not had to intervene, which has eliminated the risk that the vault inhabitants would discover the secret parts of the vault. So far, they do not appear to suspect the true nature of their vault. The greenhouse would be a perfect place to introduce Class C and D1 viruses into the population, as well as potential cure should the disease get too virulent. I'm recommending installation of hidden sprayers in the ceiling.
Know what I can do.
Neither do I, Priscilla.
Why him? He's just a boy.
He's going to be just fine. You'll see.
Well, this is gonna be a joy for you. You get to nag me and I can't go anywhere.
Oh, real nice, Holt. Make this about you. Don't you think... Get sick like Austin, and you're whining about spending time with your family?
I have things to do. We don't have to hide away in here.
You're so busy, Holt. You have so much to do. Please, explain to Erin why your needs are more important than her safety.
Just never mind.
The point stack is occupied. The vault inhabitants have unexpectedly repurposed this room to be a kind of storage for selling and repairing their possessions. It has allowed this observation port to record interactions between many of the vault citizens. This shop will become an important disease vector for spreading airborne Class B2 viruses. It will also be valuable for observing the effects of disease on social and economic relationships. This room will become a backup treatment location along with the commissary. This primarily will still be the clinic under the assumption that severely ill patients will be taken there.
Idiot.
Well, I got myself the mole rat disease.
You and your staff are to make sure every resident remains under stringent medical op.
Outsider pulls through and gets it secured.
Overseer observation station. Although the chief scientist argued against observation port in the Overseer's office, it has turned out to be a boon. We are able to observe the political shifts in governance since the vault's door was locked. When we introduce the viruses to the population, we'll be able to monitor the leadership reactions and course of action. Okay. I've already got the virus, so screw it.
Blue, we're not alone. Found them and they do not look friendly. It's rank in here.
Heads up.
What you got for me? Certainly seen better days. Wish it hadn't come to that.
Such a positive guy. I'm proud of me.
This terminal is equipped with Vault-Tec proprietary technology allowing communication between interlinked terminals. Refer user manual before use. Alright, testing. 1, 2, 3. K. Collins. Testing Dr. Overlet. Do you copy? I do, Kenneth. Everything good over here? Just another drill day. Right, Overseer? It is. Thank God for that. Where is everyone? Okay, Collins, Overseer, there are just 3 of us over here. What's going on? Alert, are you getting this? Sorry, Kevin, it's been a madhouse on this side. Only 3? Myself, Jim Flint, and the kid Burrow. Where is everyone else? Not over here. Residents are being admitted. They started showing up in droves once the news broadcast started. That's the same way I heard. You'd think Vault-Tec would have had enough warning to call at least a beta drill for staff this morning. Something must have gone wrong. Phase 1 trial. We've been pretty limited down here, but we've focused on antibiotics and have our first Petri trials underway. Over. I saw the data last night. It's promising, but do you think it's ready? Collins, the trial just started, and the viruses we're going after has had a few days of inoculation, but I'm optimistic that later this week we'll see a positive result. Okay, keep me posted. Don't begin phase 2 trials until I have an opportunity to go through the new data. Of course, have a good afternoon, Overseer. Food extruder issue, Overseer. Do you have a minute? This system isn't instantaneous, Burrow. I hope you haven't been waiting a long time. A reply all morning. Sorry, Overseer. I wanted to notify you about the issue with our food extruder. Okay, I see it now. Looks like the clog in some protein tank. You weren't able to address it on your end. No, Overseer. Hardware failures on the residential side must be addressed over there. We can't get to the tanks or nozzles to repair them. Okay, Burrow. I'll have maintenance down there immediately. Go stand by. Have Collins contact me if there's still any issues in about 10 minutes, okay? Thank you, Overseer. I will go there now. Phase 2 trials. Good news, Dr. Overlet. We've tweaked our formula based on Phase 1 trials. Results, I think we're ready to go on with Phase 2. How's the mole rat population doing? Very well. The specimens Vault-Tec provided are remarkably hardy. Flint has been doing some radiation testing on them. Is that in the protocols? Not technically, but we noticed some weird stuff with the kibble provided for them. Burrow got pretty sick for a day or 2. Don't ask. Flint has been looking into it. These suckers are big to begin with, and we're thinking it's genetic, tampered with, something like that. I think Vault-Tec must have been running some experiments with them. They're all unusually large. A few demonstrate bioluminescence. At least some appear to be more intelligent than normal. Do you think there's still useful control? We divided the colony, separated the most unusual specimens, and put the control colony on a new diet taken from our own food supply. It's not ideal, but I think we're okay. Yeah, well, give me the evening to go over your data, but I think you're clear to be in Phase 2, unless I find anything I didn't expect. Delivery mech failure. Overseer. Yes, Burrow, what is it? I've noticed the issue with our delivery mechanisms. Did you know if anyone has tampered with the nozzles in the residential quarter on your side? I don't know. What are you doing with the delivery system anyway? The Phase 2 trial has just begun. I don't know, Overseer. I just thought it would be a good idea to run tests on the delivery mech systems before we reach Phase 3. If we reach Phase 3, human trials are not to be undertaken lightly. What kind of tests were you hoping to run anyway? Just the placebo vapor to make sure the nozzles are dispersing this properly and the residents wouldn't know we had done anything. I guess that's the idea, though. I'll look into the nozzle issue on my end, Burrows. In the meantime, please do not use the delivery system without my direct approval. Please answer. Collins, Doctor, please get in touch. I know what you've done. Honestly, I don't blame you. Performing the Phase 3 trials on non-consenting humans is a breach of ethics, at least according to the world we used to live in. Okay, Collins, I can keep Burrows together for a while, but Flint's already suspicious. What are we supposed to do over here? I can only lie to them for so long without some actual response from you. Damn it, Overlet. You can't be such a hypocrite that you'd condemn us to die in the name of your personal sense of morality. I know your politics, but I never thought you'd actually leave me for dead. Please reconsider this.
Terminal only. Terminal somewhere.
Okay, there's got to be another terminal about somewhere there. Nope, not this side.
From our sponsors. The Colonial Tap House wants to remind everyone that you are not welcome there. Upper Stands residents. Hey, how about some vodka, coffee?
Lock's really strong.
Okay, where's this terminal? Oh, right there it is.
Anything I can do? You just say the word.
Oh, another stranger. Are you Vault-Tec security? I've waited so very patiently for you to arrive.
Who the heck are you?
I am a Contagions Vulnerability Robotic Infirmary Engineer, or CVR-IE. The human scientists call me Curie. Or more properly, they called me this when they were alive. I repeat, are you Vault-Tec security?
These mole rats carry a disease. Do you know anything about it?
My poor little darlings. They were used to grow all manner of new and interesting pathogens. Then Vault citizens would be exposed to these viruses in the hopes that they would develop new antibodies. But they never got a chance to execute their plan. Clyde got out of his cage. He was smarter than the others. My sweet Clyde. He let out the others, and those poor scientists never stood a chance. Clyde's been dead for almost 2 centuries now, but his descendants have free run of the vault. I'm rambling. Where are my manners? Are you Vault-Tec security?
Just open the door for me.
There is a proper procedure to do this thing. I am pleased to report I completed my primary duties 83 years ago. Thousands of pathogens were grown in the mole rat hosts. Then a single broad-spectrum cure was developed to treat them all. Very satisfying work for many decades. Now, please tell me you are authorized to release me from the lab.
Why can't you just leave?
I require verbal or written authorization. Actually, any Vault-Tec employee, even you, could authorize me. You must be Vault-Tec, or you couldn't possibly be here.
These mole rats were lab rats?
Why, yes. I've grown quite fond of them over the years, but they outlived their usefulness 83 years ago.
I am so authorized. You are released.
Superb. I had almost given up all hope of living here. I'll open the door for you. Since you are a Vault-Tec representative, I entrust you with the broad-spectrum cure I developed. If you have an equivalent to my digital Hippocratic oath, Please use it quickly to prevent any undue suffering. However, be advised, there is only one dose left, and I can no longer make any more. If that is all, I am most eager to leave.
You only have one dose?
That is correct. There used to be more, but they all expired. Sadly, the organic compounds necessary to make more have all deteriorated.
You're just giving me the cure?
My primary responsibility is to obey the orders of specified Vault personnel, even if those orders violate my ethical matrix. But since you have graciously discharged me of this duty, I can give you the cure without directly disobeying my previous order. And if you happen to use the cure to save a life, then this is just a happy coincidence, no? Hopefully now I can properly further my scientific research. Since my job here is done, I think I will follow you out.
Perfect.
Medicine overhead. Ooh.
What's that for?
Vault 81 mission statements from Vault Tech Board of Directors to Chief Scientist, Vault 81 Medical Lab Partition. We are entrusting you with a mission that is critical to all humanity. Vault 81 will be used to wipe out disease as we know it in the human race. Your partition of the Vault has been equipped with the state-of-the-art medical research equipment, including the new contagious vulnerability robot infirmary engineer, aka QV. There is a century's worth of biological and chemical supplies. There are genetically adapted mole rats, and most importantly, a vault full of test subjects. As with all great progresses, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few, and you will be infecting the people of the vault with diseases in an attempt to have them develop antibodies. Some may not survive, but you must ensure that breeding population is always maintained. It will take many generations, but with the proper procedure, you should be able to develop a disease-resistant group of humans. Your work will be the work of generations. Each generation of scientists must select a chief scientist. Curie will make sure that each reads this mission statement to keep the vault focused on over the centuries. We wish you the best of luck. This terminal is now for the exclusive use of QV. For both research and personal purposes, please respect her privacy and use other terminals for your own work. Thank you, Dr. Collins. Date of last data purge XXXX, error memory failure. The terminal is not recommended for research backups. Please use hard copies. Personal. Okay, entries are the personal work and property of QV. Do not read. Yes, that means even you, Dr. Collins. Initialized greetings. I have been ordered by Dr. Collins to add an entry into this terminal. Dr. Collins was most insistent that this is my terminal. I explained several times that robots cannot own property as per Robco policy, but its orders were most clear and insistent. I will comply with Dr. Collins' wishes and maintain a log when ordered to. Colleagues, I have completed my analysis of the integration of the data to make me a capable research assistant. I have been commanded to provide an assessment of my colleagues. Dr. Flint is objectively brilliant, although Dr. Collins repeatedly calls him brisk, but I find Dr. Flint's commands and speech patterns easy to parse. His observations are always very astute, and I am learning much about working with cell cultures from him. Monsieur Bordeaux is perfectly acceptable to work with. He performs his menial tasks with programming is perfectly suited for, such as carrying heavy lab equipment. This is strange because my capabilities for such a task are far beyond those of a human male. I am told by Dr. Collins that this is a sign of respect that Mr. Bordeaux is making. This does not compute. Error in cache. Distress. Usually agitated state, he would not leave his quarters after this morning meal. Dr. Collins assures me his state is temporary and that Monsieur Burrow merely overwhelmed by the error in cache integrity. Eulogy. Dr. Burrow is deceased. Postmortem indicates he expired from severe cardiac arrest brought on by advanced stage. He died at 5:01 a.m. shortly after waking in accordance with the doctor's pre-existing orders. The body has been cremated and placed in a fitted urn alongside Dr. Collins and Flint. Flint was of great assistance in continuing the work left to us by the others. My last orders were to continue working on our projects alone, so that our deaths will not be in vain. My predecessors are fully committed to the furthering of the study of pathogens and the viruses for the betterment of mankind. To honour this last request. Message ends. Okay.
We must consult the professors at the university. They could provide many answers.
So that's why you're in it. Alright. Take those. Where's my grilled breadstick? There we go.
A routine analysis of you indicates you have suffered very little from radiation. Curious. What is it? I wonder how the Ebola, hepatitis, and influenza have mutated over the years.
Remote door control. Open the door.
Hey. Miranda likes to tell me that I'm just taking 81 for granted, but I can't help but feel trapped here sometimes.
Do you wear your vault suit in the Commonwealth, or just when you visit us?
Stay safe, sir.
I would request we travel extensively and collect data. So much to learn and see.
I expect you'll both stay out of trouble.
Dr. Forsyth.
The cure. You found it.
How is Austin doing? Do you think he'll survive the cure?
He's been unconscious since shortly after you left.
Give him half, and I'll take the other half.
It doesn't work that way. Half a dose won't cure him. Stop being selfish and just give me the serum.
Here, take the cure, and use it on the boy.
Only one dose? I hope this works. If it doesn't, there won't be anything to analyze to try again. Let's hope this works.
I heard you had returned.
Overseer.
It's frustrating that all our medical knowledge hasn't been enough to help Austin.
Sure, man.
It shouldn't be long.
What? Where am I?
You're
Thank
in
God.
the clinic. You were really sick, Austin. Our visitor from the Commonwealth saved your life.
Really? Gee, thanks, mister.
I was worried to death about you, Austin. What got into your fool head? Going into a place like that.
Nothing exciting ever happens here. I just wanted to see what was in there.
Well, if it hadn't been for our friend here, you might have died. Thank you. I know you made sacrifices to help him. I know Dr. Pinsky will be grateful. For my part, I'd like to give you this syringer. I had it for years and never really had a use for it.
She's not the only one. The whole vault is thankful. I'd like to give you a room here in the vault. A place you can call your own. It's in the main hall, on the left as you get off the elevator. Once again, thank you.
Can I go see
I hope you
Granny?
enjoy your
I want something to eat.
accommodations.
I'm
I wanted to say thank you
starving.
again for what you did for Austin. You've opened a lot of eyes around here, including my own. I had no idea of the dangers Vault Tech had hidden away so close to home. I can't believe so many died just behind our walls.
What do you know about Vault-Tec?
I'm afraid not much. I've spent my entire life being thankful for the Vault, for the walls that protected us over 2 centuries. But not once have I had contact with them.
If Vault-Tec had lived to go through with their plan, this place would be wiped out.
I don't doubt that one bit. I hate to think of what they had planned for us. But on the good side, you made a real impression on our anti-Commonwealth people. They're realizing outsiders really can be trusted, and do more good than just providing resources. You'll always be welcome here, and I hope you make a habit of visiting. Having a trusted outsider would help serve as a reminder that the Commonwealth isn't something to fear and avoid.
Excuse me, Overseer.
Your presence here has really made a difference. You've opened a lot of minds to the idea of welcoming in the Commonwealth.
A moment, please. I have been trapped so many years. I believe it's customary to thank you for your role in saving me. My entire life has been in this vault. I have analyzed and learned everything there is to know here. So now I must see the rest of the Commonwealth, consult with scientists, unearth more data to challenge my hypothesis.
It sounds like the Vault could really use you.
Of this, there is no doubt. But I seek to elevate my capabilities, and down here I will stagnate. I can see you already have company. I do not wish to intrude, but I must ask. Please, monsieur, can you take me with you?
It's no picnic up there. Anything you can do to help us survive?
But of course. I have been equipped with medical equipment. If you become injured in our journeys, I can administer stim packs. I also have defensive capabilities, a laser. But surely there's little reason to use that.
Come along then.
Excellent. We must embark at once.
Yeah, go to Hangman's Alley. And go help that out now.
You are aware, of course, of the
end
main
up costing
dangers of
more than
excessive
bargained
use.
Excuse me, Dr. Pensky.
Just the person I wanted to see. I wanted to thank you for what you did for Austin.
How is he doing?
He's recovering well, back to his normal self again. It's as if he doesn't even know what happened. It was a selfless act, something we don't see much of from the Commonwealth. You're a rare breed, the kind we could use more of both inside and out of Vault 81. Anyway, I'm sure you have plenty of things to get back to. I just had to say thank you for saving Austin. I may have my life's work, but that boy is what really keeps me going.
Welcome back. Nice to see the Commonwealth hasn't gotten you yet.
Hey there, you got some tools for me today?
Yeah, here you go.
Perfect. Keep an eye out. We could always use more.
Dr. Pensky's been keeping an extra close eye on Austin since he recovered. I think she's gonna drive him crazy.
Hello, Overseer.
It's crazy to think we never knew that portion of the vault existed all this time.
got guts wearing that pit boy in the Commonwealth. I can't believe someone hasn't tried to steal it yet.
Seeds. I'll need more seeds.
I heard about what you did
Heads
for our
up.
little off.
Do you want?
Don't know many who could do the same.
Alright, well, no, let's do have a quick save and then make our way to... What's his face? Yeah, take that.
Oh, how wonderful.
Let's go, Curie. Let's go and defend Henwang's alley.
Hope that Pip-Boy belongs to you.
Heard we got a pretty big mess to look into now with that new vault wing.
Still can't believe they found an entire new section of the vault.
Dr. Pensky said you saved Austin's life. We owe you.
Officer.
Keep moving.
I heard about what you did for Austin, and yeah, thanks.
Well, just gotta live with the fact that I got more Rats disease now.
Too many miles on the road. At least the pay is terrible.
Go to Henwang's alley. So that as soon as we can.
You should wash your hands after that. It can be unsanitary to handle the deceased.
Head back there later, but right now we have other problems to sort out. No.
Do it! Scream! Mercy!
Still here?
Only one of us survives this! And it won't be you! mutant! I am unstoppable! Hell no!
Let's leave and move back and see how it... Let's not get that cheeky motherfucker took power armor though.
Lady!
Kiss it all goodbye. Thought I... Nah.
Alright, let's see what happens when I leave and enter again. See if it respawns the super mutant. This time not into a wall.
Are we going to see this baseball game? How exciting!
Thanks for your help fighting them off.
I was glad to help out.
I can't argue with your timing. Who knows what would have happened to us if you hadn't been here. Anyway, we appreciate the help.
I just want to trade a few things.
Of course.
Go straight up, get kicked out. Go to middle and lower outpost. How dare you take my power armor?
Piper.
Heading my way?
Sure, let's go.
Will do.
You know, your public occurrences should have scientific articles.
You've never met our readers, have you?
It's a Grey Garden with you.
Look alive.
Looking for something specific?
So I do have fusion cores for days. That's good to know. I was wondering where they went off to. Just gonna take it all. And then have a scrapping spree off the stream. Yeah, sorry about having to like run away, guys, from the fight, but like we just spawned into a wall. Until then, I'm gonna catch you in the next one because I've got minor stuff to do.